I hope you haven't shown up empty-handed. I'd hate to be cross with you, especially after how far you've come. Precious morsels, each more mouth-watering than the last. Consider this one tradition fulfilled, friend. You took a risk and tried something new. No tricks or poison lips this time, but that won't always be the case. Remember that. Well now, by my count, that's 3 traditions upheld. Have I got that right? I hope you learned a little something from our time together. Can't have Mara's light snuff out all the passion and sharp edges that come with love, can we? Remember me the next time you sip some wine. Now go on back to our priest friend. You best get a move on before Kuzam Joe starts looking for you. Wouldn't want him to think we've run off together, would we? I wouldn't exactly say I promised, but as a fellow twister of words, I'll acquiesce. Why don't you give me your best shot? Give me a flirt worthy of a kiss from Samara Gautier. They haven't a telescope strong enough, dear, but good effort.
My little light returns. How was your time with Samara Gautier? I trust it was entertaining? She seemed the amusing sort. You might be surprised to hear this, but I am happy that the Daedric Prince is getting some attention this holiday. Passion is both fire and light, and harmony only arrives with dedication and patience. Now here, some coin for your efforts. You're back, and not a moment too soon. I am afraid to admit that I am a bit out of my depth, friend. The Blue Sash Guild is in desperate need of help, and only someone with an understanding of the adventurer's life can aid them. They are a collection of close companions devoted to facing the thrills of Tamriel alongside each other. I have always known them as the tightest of friends. Until this recent bout of drama, that is. I would, of course, pay you for your aid. Do what you do best. Throw yourself into the fray and let head and heart guide you toward a solution. Go to Waste Walker's Forge in Belkarth and speak with the guild's leader, Estelle. Please, end this drama before it's too late.
I already checked my bags. I don't have the bow. Are you calling me a liar?
Almanora, please. No one is calling you a liar.
I am calling her a liar.
Ugh, I've had it!
Way to go, Jessie.
Sorry about that. We don't usually argue this loudly, or publicly for that matter. Seems we're all at our wits' end. Oh, look at me, prattling on to a stranger. Don't mind us. We won't cause any trouble. Really? Bless his enormous heart and, frankly, your bravery. I don't know how much of our argument you overheard, but we found a rare bow inside Zalgaz's den, and now it seems to have disappeared. I'm honestly not certain. She found it, that much is true, but we were attacked before we could distribute loot. Once we were clear of danger, Jessie asked if he could have the bow, but Almanora said she didn't have it. Seemingly, but Jessie thinks she just wants to pocket it and break it down for magical materials. I don't know what to do. I've always been better at mending physical wounds. We've been friends for ages. I can't stand the thought of disbanding.
Come to gawk at the angry mage! I'm not above freezing you in a block of ice, you know. I once left a pickpocket frozen for the better part of a fortnight, just to teach them a lesson. And what? You want to check my pockets too? Sorry, I shouldn't lash out at you. This whole situation just has me at my wit's end. Listen, I would never steal from my guildmates. The accusation alone hurts my feelings. It's all a little fuzzy. I've been feeling sick all week, and probably shouldn't have gone adventuring in the first place. But being with my friends always makes me feel better. So I remember finding the bow, but not what I did with it. Jessie was supposed to keep watch, but of course that bow distracted him. Wait, I'm not even sure I took it out of the chest. I remember calling out what I found, but not stowing it. Do you think it might still be in Zalgaz's den? Don't mind me, just brewing a quick potion. Ready when you are.
Burn it! I need healing!
chest should be around here somewhere. Let's go. There's the chest! Right next to the snake that almost ate Big Rock. We found it! Now to put that invisibility potion to use. I'll meet you back at the forge in Belkarth.
swish of fresh water. Ah, it soothes me. Material full of potential.
How about a coin or two?
I don't understand. We got the bow back. What's the big deal?
It isn't about the bow. I need some space, Alma.
It's all right, Alma. We'll get this sorted. Everyone take a break while I talk with our friend here. Almanora told us you helped find the bow. I appreciate that, but it seems it won't be enough to solve all our problems. Something seems to still be bothering Jeshi. Something's been eating at him ever since the cave, and it got worse once you and Alma left to find the bow. Jeshi's never been good with words, and it seems none of us are actually any better. Would you mind talking to him? Thank you. I'm certain he would rather fling himself into the forge than open up to one of us. I'll try and mend things with Alma. We should have listened to her like you did.
I am glad they sent you up here to speak with me. It will be easier to reveal my shame-slicked scales to a stranger. I do not feel good about how I treated Alma. In truth, I was angrier with myself than the trivial issue of missing loot. I was supposed to keep a lookout for enemies, and I failed. My friends could have been seriously injured. I was so focused on the bow, because I had just spent a sizable amount of gold on materials to craft better gear for my friends, but did not have enough for myself. Finding this bow felt like a gift from Zenithar. Well, that was the plan. But I just received word from my hirelings that my order of materials was lost in an attack on their caravan. So I have only succeeded in emptying my coffers and ruining a friendship. You will? I haven't experienced such unabashed kindness since I met my friends. I'll make note of the caravan's last known location on your map.
Can't you see that I'm furious?
You will make fine potions with that, I am sure.
the hero of Copeland Village.
Welcome
Very
back.
impressive.
Jessie told us to send you upstairs the second you arrived. So get on up there, I guess.
Tell me, were you able to gather all of my missing materials? I've prepared everything else I need to craft the gear. Hand them over and I'll get right to work. Everything else is prepared, and the forge is at the perfect temperature. This will only take a moment. And prepare yourself. Something you will learn about me is that I have a knack for showmanship. I've waited ages to craft these designs. Get ready, friends. Jessie needs only a moment more.
What are you up to, Jessie?
He's got that crazed lilt in his voice again.
I hope it's an axe. Wait, no, 2 axes!
Come on up. Your surprise is ready.
Oh, our very own treasure chest. How nice.
I believe the surprise is inside the chest, Big Rock.
Right you are. Our friend here helped me source the last materials I needed to make you each something special. Now, everyone, close your eyes. Alma, an axe so you can get up close and personal. Estelle, a circlet to help you regenerate magicka. And practically indestructible armor for Big Rock.
These are amazing.
It's perfect, Jessie. Thank you.
It took ages to scrape together the gold, but... Big Rock, what is that?
I think I know the perfect way to test this armor. I've been saving this dwarven explosive since our time in...
Well, that can't be good. What's that saying? Daedric curses come in 3s? I should have known Big Rock would find a way to end all this with a... Well, it feels insensitive to say out loud. Big Rock happened. He has not quite learned the fact that impulsiveness does not make for a good frontline tank. In this particular case, it seems he tried to blow himself up in the name of research. Lucky for him, that wasn't an explosive. My best guess? Some sort of dwarven transportation device. An old one at that. Barely a burst of magicka. Which should mean he's somewhere nearby. Ideally hip-deep in camel manure. I hate to ask this of you, but would you mind tracking him down? Thank you, truly. Big Rock can't have gone too far. I'm sure you'll find him in no time. And I promise I won't start causing trouble when you return.
A blessed bounty for potion making.
Jessie, this armor is amazing! I didn't feel a thing! Wait, where am I? I thought for sure that thing was an explosive, but then there was a rush of colors and sounds and a whole lot of weird flavors. And then I fell on my head right here. Sure was, but that's what I'm good at. Doing the dangerous sorts of things that might get the others hurt. Big Rock is tougher than all 3 of them combined. But that's all right, because it means there's plenty of me to protect them. If I see something that might hurt my friends, I charge right at it. If I stop to ask questions, it might be too late and someone could get hurt. If I could, I'd never have thoughts again. Nothing to get in the way of protecting them. If I get hurt, I know they will be there to help me up. That's the great thing about having friends, isn't it? You don't have to think about it to know they support you. You just know they do. You're right. Let's get back to the forge. I need Jeshi to know his armor is pretty much entirely indestructible, and I'm living proof. Go on ahead. I'll catch up with you. It takes me a bit to break in new armor.
They've returned.
Sorry, everyone. That was probably really scary.
We're just happy to have you back in one piece, Big Rock. Come here.
Big Rock, get over here and let me check that armor. Make sure you didn't fuse yourself to it.
A quick word, friend. Everyone's smiling again. I thought for certain this was going to be the end of us. How many years of traveling together were we prepared to throw down the cliffside? Of course, this is all thanks to you. How could you not fall in love with the people who protect you from the undead? Heal your wounds or light your path through a dark cave. They've each made my life richer for having them in it. I hope I do the same for them. Hopefully a long night in a tavern. After that, whatever Tamriel has to offer, we're ready for it. I wish you safe travels, friend. And please, give Kuzam Joe my thanks.
What might you make with that? Do my keen ears deceive me? Or is that the boisterous laughter of the Blue Sash Guild I hear? I expect I have you to thank for this. It seems being an adventurer has honed far more skills than just sword swinging and flame throwing. And I will rightly assume that the heartwarming deed alone is not compensation enough. Here's your reward, friend. Mara's blessings, it is good to see you. You have accomplished so much in what feels like the blink of an eye. Now, I hope I have not misunderstood our friendship, because I have a personal favor to ask of you. Allow me to first beat around the bush. I am certain that the aid you offered during Hearts Week pales in comparison to your lofty adventures across Tamriel. But I hope their impact is not lost on you. You helped artists find the right words to speak of love. You repaired friendships worth their weight in gold. And yes, even played a few of Sanguine's games. Whether you knew it or not, you are part of Mara's radiance. While I am a priest of Mara, love of a physical nature has always been a curious notion to me. I prefer the intimacy of a shared space, kind words, or thoughtful gifts. But after our time together, I was curious if you would be open to a hug. Of course, it would feel like no small matter to an adventurer like you. But to me, physical touch is tricky. I have, at times, lost friendships for not understanding the weight of an open palm. Or kiss on the cheek. Yes, but one of friendship. You have exemplified the grace and kindness of Mara's benevolence, and it would be an honor to hold you in my arms. But there is no pressure. Then enough with words. Let us hug as dear friends. Mara, thank you for this blessed embrace.
Prices have never been better. Come, do your trading here.
I have thought long and hard about the right way to commemorate your time here at our Hearts Week festivities. After all, without you, I'm not certain there would be anything to enjoy. We'd be a carnival of misanthropes. But I have figured it out. I would like to gift you with an amulet of the heart. It is a sacred symbol used by those who act in Mara's name. And no, you do not have to be a priest. You need only be kind. Hold it in your hands and feel its light. Mara's love radiates from you, my friend. I will not soon forget the mark you made on our little Hearts Week celebration. But just as the holiday will soon come to a close, so too must our time together. For now, at least. I can ask no more of you, and it would be selfish of me to take up more of your time. Please, enjoy the remainder of our Hearts Week festivities. You have earned it. And here, take this as a token of my thanks. Love sweetly and truly, friend. I pray that the amulet brings you comfort on your travels across Tamriel. A small reminder that kindness and love are the brightest of lights in the darkest of times. Ask away, my little adventurer. Unless you wish to know how I maintain my soft and shining health. That is a secret kept between myself and Mara. Mara, the Divine Mother, is a heart racing in response to a loving embrace. A friendly smile that cuts through isolation's fog. Her warm affection guides us in matters of love, compassion, and agriculture. What is love, if not the mutual tending of a garden? This too is the wisdom of Mara's light. She does not judge who we love or how. She only wishes that we love with unbound compassion and empathy in equal measure. A celebration of these very tenets. A reminder that love is a dazzling jewel composed of many facets. Family, friendship, romance, each no more important than the other, and all worth commemorating. How did Dreams in Scenes put it? Artistically energized? Fire has returned to their eyes, and already they are planning their next project. I would not be surprised if you made an appearance in their next play. Do not worry, I meant in spirit. But I suppose we cannot rule out Gadaz attempting to play you himself. He may be a skilled actor, but I doubt he can come near the charm of the genuine article. Since your time participating in old sanguine traditions? I have not. But I am certain she is still around. Her scent still lingers in the air. Speaking of which, I finally remembered where I know this aroma from. I was very young. My foster parents had surprised me with a trip to Skingrad for the Jesters Festival. Never before had I seen such fanfare, and how I adored the pranks. It was there that I met a man named Samuel. You too have met this man? He was performing tricks, fire-eating, when I first laid eyes on him. Or I suppose when I first caught whiff of him. Wine-drenched roses, the same as Samara. How strange, yes? News? Oh, none other than bright smiles as they ran through our festival. On the way to their next adventure, I am certain. I believe Big Rock was even skipping. I would have joined if not for my aching knees. No, but only time will tell. You did an excellent job reminding them of their devotion to one another. Too often we allow insecurity or worry to cloud our judgment. I sense they will not make the same mistake anytime soon.
Trading here.
you require of a zombie frequent employer? Approach, Featherless.